Oh, this is so sad. And this is just exactly what I'm talking about. Um, is I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. That's because we recognize hate and evil. We recognize that. That's why we say that. And he recognized her spirit as well. And that's why he did the coward thing. And that is by shooting this lady in the face like he did. And that's terrible. And that's the same thing that is trying to happen to me. There's people out here in Chillicothe, Ohio. There's others out here in Chillicothe, Ohio, is trying to do the same thing to me. And they are following behind a certain person that's got them doing mean and evil things to me. He's wanting others. This certain person in Chillicothe, Ohio is wanting others to do harm to me because of his evil spirit that he has. And he is a believer of a voodoo doll that he preys up on and tries to do harm to me through this voodoo doll. And I rebuke him every day and those that he has working for him to try and do harm to me. But this right here is exactly what I'm talking about. And yes, we in Chillicothe, Ohio, enough is enough and need to stand up and fight against those out there that are doing things to hurt somebody. And this is allegedly a PA in Chillicothe, Ohio, allegedly has paid others to do something to me. And our Chillicothe police will not do anything. They just want to sit back and do nothing. But I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it with my whole heart because something's going to be done with this man. Because what he keeps doing to me is wrong. And others are doing the same thing. They're trying to come up against me for this man in Chillicothe, Ohio. So on Sunday in Chillicothe, Ohio, at 1:30 p.m., there will be a rally downtown in front of our courthouse because this has to stop. This has to stop. But this right here is terrible, what that man did to this young lady right here. We all could see that this woman recognized something. It wasn't just always that it did look like she may have had some, some problems, needed some help, or she was scared. She said she thought there was an intruder outside. Could have been. Maybe that's what was wrong. She was scared. Maybe that's what the problem was with her. But she recognized something. And if you look on his arm, he has that tattoo on his arm. If you look on his arm, so he already has it within him. And he already had that demeanor. Just come on so we can get out of here. Hurry up so we can get out of here. There was no searching around the house, outside of the house. He was taunting her. He saw that. He saw her spirit is what he did. And so he taunted her. He did a coward thing. And shame on him. I feel so sorry for that family. I feel so sorry for her children. And we all have to stand up and pray for them. No matter what, we got to pray for them. And we can't allow that to happen. And Chillicothe, Ohio is the most evil. Chillicothe, Ohio is an evil place for people to have that kind of control. It's evil for real. They're mean out there. There's racist been going on since I was a child. I'm 56 years old. Chillicothe has always had racist going on in Chillicothe, Ohio. Always. And they act like it ain't here. It is here. It been here. It's everywhere. It been here. And they're racist around this town. So racist, they make me sick. And then for those to say, oh, I didn't know. Yeah, you knew. Because you sit up there in them same meetings with them. You know it's here. Stop acting like you don't know it's here. Chillicothe, Ohio has the racist town I have been in. I've lived here all my life. And this town is racist. Chillicothe, Ohio has the two main prisons out here on 104. Yeah. And this town is terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. There's some good people. There's a lot of good people in this town. But there's some so nasty. They so nasty in this town. I mean nasty. There's not one business downtown. Not one. Not one business downtown. They run them out every time some minority tries to have a business downtown. They run them out. There's not one down there. And they can't tell me where it's at. Because it ain't down there. It is not down there. I had an event for this town, for the community, back in May of this year. Gusmacker. They didn't even want me to have that. They did everything in their power to stop me. Everything to try to stop me from having it. But Chillicothe, Ohio is a racist town. And I'll say it every day. Because they are. They hate to see a black woman do anything in this town. They hate it. If they could walk up and spit on me, they would. But they know if they even thought about it, even talking and accidentally spit on me, they know better. Because this town is so racist. I'm 56 years old. I've been living in this town for 56 years. And there ain't been nothing but racism around this town. That's all it is. They want you to do something. They like for you to do, yeah. So they can sit back and watch you and say, oh no, you missed a spot. That's what they like. That's exactly what they like. You missed a spot right there. You need to get over there and get that spot. That's what they like for you to do. But when you stand up for yourself and you're out there, you're doing it, they hate it. They dogged me and dogged me and dogged me. I didn't have a high school diploma. They dogged me. Well, I don't know what she thinks she's doing. She ain't got no diploma. Well, now I got it. I went back to school this year in January and graduated this year, July 17th. 56 years old, got my high school diploma. Now they can't say nothing. They can't say nothing now. They won't even let me do a lot of things in this town. They stop me and hold me back for it. But my big mouth going to be open on Sunday. This coming up Sunday, there's going to be a rally downtown, and I'm going to have my big mouth straight up there talking. Don't care. I don't care. I tell you what, I may have just got my high school diploma, but I'm way more educated than all them college graduates. Way more educated, and I'm going to say it. Let them know it. And they got degrees. But I'm more smarter than they are. Yep. And they sitting up there, that's their problem. That's what they hate. They hate to see. You know, back in the day, they did that. What, you weren't supposed to read? That's what they hate. They hate to see that you can read and that you can find things out and see what's going on. I YouTube everything. If I don't know what that word is, I'll YouTube it and put that word in there. And as soon as I hear them say that word, I go back to it. I read over it. I read over it. I read over it. I write it down. I write it down. I write it down. Read over it. Write it down. Write it down. Read over it. And boom, got it. I had to teach myself. A lot of them around here, all they want to do is sit around and say what you can't do. Instead of saying, hey, this is what you need to be doing. I'm over here. We'll all do this together. No, they will not. They don't care for me because I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't party. I don't go to clubs. I don't do anything. If that's what somebody want to do, that's fine with me. But don't knock me for it. I just don't get down like that. I just don't believe in it. I don't believe if my kids is out there, my kids is going to a club or whatever, I'm not partying with my kids. That means, hey, lady, get home. It's over. For me, that's my belief. That's how I believe. I'm not going to be sitting up here doing all that. They sit over there and do all that and then want to point their finger at somebody else. I'm not doing it. But yep, this right here has got me really ticked off because that's exactly what they like. They like nasty stuff like that right there. What that man right there did. That's just exactly what they like. They like that. They get off on that. And to this black woman, you see that? That's awful. It's awful what they did. Awful what he did. That's terrible. To sit up there and do her like that. The woman raised her hands up with two coffee gloves or gloves, pot holders. That's all she had in her hand. Yeah, she had the water, but he says, "I'm gonna throw that in my face." And she says, "What? I beat you in the name of Jesus." And she said it twice. He said, "I'll shoot you in your face," and he did. He did. You ought to be ashamed of himself. Just look at him. Just look at him. I can't. I can't. But that's what this town. This is just how this town right here is. This town right here is the exact same way. Exact same way. There's a white man, okay, that was principal at Chillicothe High School. He was the principal. He was having sex with biracial girls. Biracial. I don't even think he did 2 years. 2 years in the penitentiary, and now he's out. Done filed a lawsuit against the city officials. Done filed a civil rights lawsuit. He's white now. He's done filed a civil rights lawsuit because he feel like they drug his name. Now, if that been a black man, principal, doing this, what do you think would have happened? What do you think would have happened? Now, this man is out filing a civil rights law in Chillicothe. This is what I'm talking about, Chillicothe, Ohio. That's exactly what I'm talking about. A civil rights law? What? What? If Chillicothe pays this man under the table, so they don't have to go in to this courts or anything. They pay this man. What do you think going to happen? How many of them more is going to go out there and do that? And say, oh, well, I'll go lay down for a year and a half. That's just a break. Because when I get out, I'm going to file a lawsuit, a civil rights lawsuit. And then I'll be paid and I can just sit back with my feet propped up. I done got my cake, icing, and ate it too. That's how they gonna feel. That ain't right. That's not right at all. But Chillicothe, Ohio, I'm telling you right now, where's Ben Crump at? Where's everybody at? Now, I know I done reached out to everybody, and I can't get nobody to come here. What, they scared? They scared of Chillicothe too? I mean, come on, give me a break. Don't wait till something happens. If you already know that's happened, that's the whole point of everything. That's the whole point of enough is enough. Get it before it does happen. Don't wait for something to happen and say, oh, wait a minute. That's what ticks me off. You know what's going on. You can't act like you don't know. Where's Al Sharpton at? I done got a hold of a lot of people. They know about Chillicothe. Chillicothe ain't no little... Because this is a penitentiary. This is the penitentiary. These people go back and say, that Chillicothe, I'm going to tell you. They're around the world. They come around the world to come to the 104 RCI and CCI penitentiary. People know about this town. It's punk town. That's what I call it, punk town. Because that's just what they do. They will take black women and treat them like trash. They take the black guys, they treat them like trash. Treat them like trash. They know they being racist. They know they being racist. But you want to know what the sad part is? They sit back like, no, we ain't. And you want to know what the sad part is? Did you get some of the blacks around here? They'll sit up and take up for them. They'll take up for them. That's the sad part. They'll sit up and take up for them and act like, well, I didn't see a problem. I said, I don't know what country you from, but you might need to go back. Because Everybody saw what just happened here. Everybody saw what just happened here, but my big mouth. You gonna get eye opens at mine when I know they doing something. I said, "Who you talking to? Or who you think you gonna play like you act like what with me?" That's what I say to them, and I tell them, "Nah, I did set up a meeting with you. You didn't call me back. You didn't come to the meeting." Is what I tell them. So then they're going to sit there and tell me, "Oh, I have a log." But, yeah, okay, well, look at your log. Because I called 15 times, and not one time did you call me back. You didn't even show up for the meeting. So don't come at me like that. Chillicothe, Ohio, that's what they do. That's just how they are around here in this little town. And I'm afraid just what happened to her is going to happen here. Because that's how they doing. That's what they doing. Look it up. Chillicothe, Ohio. Look up Chillicothe, Ohio. Look it up. You'll see things happening here. You will read hit for hire. That's against me. Read it. Nothing happens here. Nothing. They sit back. They write things up on you. They send lies into places. It's lies is what it is. That's all they do around here. In Chillicothe, Ohio. Chillicote. You can even look up Washington Post and read about me. Look up the Washington Post. And look up Cheryl's House of Hope, Washington Post. Small Mayberry town. And you'll read what I do in this town. They hate it. 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 They done took everything. They tried to take everything from me. A woman, white woman, went to the bank because her cousin worked at the bank, was the bank manager at this bank, allowed her to change the bank account into her name. This woman did. And took all my money and sent money back to people that donated money to the organization. Changed my bank over to her name. Her name. And when I found out about it, I went and got money out of the bank. Like, wait a minute, what's going on here? They're gonna call me up and say, bring that money back, or you're going to jail. I'm calling the sheriff. Like, I did the crime. I didn't do she did the crime. It's written right here. My lawyer went and got the paperwork. We got all the paperwork. Sure did. Yes, she did. That's this town. This town allowed her to do that. Talking about, well, you don't want to put a 70-year-old woman in prison. Well, you put a 12-year-old in prison. Yeah, I do. Because of her age. They said, oh, but sure did. It's a true story. I'm making a documentary right now to talk about what all these people have done to me. All the hate, everything, what they had done to me in this town. It's terrible. I got all the paperwork. I'm about like Catwoman. I got all the receipts to show how they just lied and sent letters up to the state. They lied, sent letters up to the state on me. Just lie. Had one of them send letter up to the charity place saying that my son lives here with all I do housing for women of addiction, but I don't anymore because of the allegations that have been out about me. It hit for hire. So my son stays here at night with me, watches up, he stays up all night. I'm his mother. Of course my kids are going to do that. They take turns. Of course they're going to do that. I'm their mother. They watching over their mother. She gonna send taking up for the guy that supposed to have to allegedly have the hit for hire out for me, taking up for him, sending letters to the state saying that I'm a fraud.
How is it good for travel? I can show you. Okay. This guy.
Really?
Hell no.
Of what?
I actually have that one in blue. You do? Blue's the most
Of what?
Gotta relax if you're gonna take something.
I never got paid for anything that I done. I done it out of my heart. I done a lot of stuff out of my heart. And not one time was I ever able to get paid because Chillicothe stopped it. Bill Clinton came here, wanted to help. Chillicothe didn't. No. Chillicothe stopped it. Bill Clinton, look it up, Chillicothe, Ohio. Bill Clinton comes to Chillicothe, Ohio and talks to a small organization group. Look it up. You'll see it. You'll see the video. And Chillicothe would not allow that man to help me. Sure did not. No, they didn't. He doesn't give to small organizations, so he wanted to bring it in through Chillicothe. Nope. Nope. They said no. Write the check out to us, and we'll give her some. Do you think they would have really gave me? They probably gave me $2.50. What they would have gave me, and I said nope. Just never mind. We ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna allow y'all to sit up here and do that. And then got businesses downtown. When I wanted to have Gusmacher, I did have Gusmacher. Gusmacher downtown, got businesses downtown dogging me out, talking about me. One business downtown going to have the audacity to talk about me, but they don't want me to bring up what happened to them. They're lying little selves, claiming insurance, and I know the truth. I know what really happened. Yeah. A lot of stuff's going to come out. Yeah. But that's how they do you around here. That's how them folks do you around here. Then they forget, see. Then I had them trying to set me up to come to meetings. Well, can you just come to a meeting and talk about what streets you're going to close? Y'all not setting me. Talk about what streets you're going to close. Y'all not setting me up, going to try and get me in there, intimidate me around all y'all folk. We ain't going for that. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Y'all not going to get off like that on me. We don't play like that. That's like what I'm trying to say. At that time, I hadn't even had my high school diploma yet. I just got it July 17, 2024. But still, yeah, I was more educated than them college students. They ain't setting me up like that. It's not going to happen. Might as well just go right on back over there in your little chair and try to figure out what I'm doing. Just keep trying to figure it out. One day you'll grow up, be able to figure it out. But until then, trying to set me up, not going to happen, ain't going to work. But we all can sit down and talk. We all can sit down and talk if y'all can handle it. They don't even think they can handle it because they can't handle the truth. That's their problem. They can't handle the truth. Never could. They never could handle the truth around this town. And then I get people to come on my page. They make their little fake pages. To see, they come on my page and see what I'm talking about. And then go back and talk about it. They be on there talking about, yeah, we all was on there and we watched it. Did you see what she said? Well, I'm glad you on here and seeing what I'm saying. Because you the only one still following. I don't follow y'all. I don't make no false page to go on your page. You want to know why? Because there's nothing that I'm not going to feed off of your nasty energy. You can't. I don't feed off your nasty energy. I don't want none of it. You over here nosing on my page because you can't handle. Oh, what's going on? You know you done did wrong. You just try to figure out if something's going on. Ain't nothing going on. You should already know what's going on. You created the problem. And then you want to come on my page. I'm rambling because I'm ticked. I'm so mad. I'm just so mad. This town, this little punk town, I can't stand them. I can't. They make my stomach hurt. I can't stand this town. They so fake. They so fake. Can't stand them. That's why they have fake pages. And they want to come on your live with their little fake pages because they fake. It make me have bad nights. But we got to pray for this family here. Really pray for them. It was hard. That's hard. Look at that. Look at that nasty nothing. I wonder what he's doing sitting in the jail. I wonder what he's really doing while he's sitting in the jail. Every time he asks for something, they should just hand him a big glass of boiling water. That's what they should give him. Just a big glass of boiling water. Here you go. Something they should just hand him a big glass of boiling water. That's what they should give him. Just a big glass of boiling water. Here you go. It's so sad. But if you all are not busy and you live close to Chillicothe, Ohio, this coming up Sunday, there's going to be a rally downtown. Sure did. That's Chillicothe, Ohio. Yeah. KKK last year, August 19, 2023. Yep, sure was. Down in our city park, in my face, calling me the N-word, talking about white power. Yeah. Chillicothe, Ohio. CHILLICOTHE. Look the little town up. Look it up. We'll find out about